Hi, everyone. I'm going to give a couple minutes to let people come in, and I am setting up Facebook and YouTube. The rules. Well, first of all, welcome. If you want to bid in tonight's auction, you need to come over to secondhandsquad.net. That's the only place that you'll be able to bid. So coming over here, join the Secondhand Squad. It's completely free. You need to have a credit card on file in order to bid on something, but all of that is like covered for you once you come into the live. But I'm so happy that you're here, first timers. I feel like we might get a new kind of crew tonight because it's an evening live, and I have never done one of those before. We've always done Fridays at 1. So come on over to secondhandsquad.net. You can certainly watch from Instagram. I'm so happy that you're here no matter where you're from. Ooh. First of all, I'm listening to myself on my computer. If you want to bid, and you're going to want to bid, come over to the squad. Secondhandsquad.net is the only place that you'll be able to bid. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. Okay. Can comment. Hello. Good evening. So, as I'm getting everything set up, tonight is all about fall and Thanksgiving and just being intentional with entertaining. So a lot of the pieces that I pulled from my collection are a little more formal because I think of Thanksgiving as being this like, hello from Bucks County. Hi. I think of Thanksgiving as being like a more like special and formal dinner or lunch. Actually, before we even start talking about it, I would love to know, for your family, when do you eat Thanksgiving dinner? For my American friends, do you do like a lunch thing? Do you do an evening thing? Is it a random time in the middle of the afternoon? I feel like families have like a key time that they consistently, hi Cindy, for lunch. Okay. We are a lunchtime family, and my husband's family is an evening Thanksgiving meal family, and I get really mad that I have to wait the entire day. I would love to eat a Thanksgiving lunch and then have like leftovers, like cold turkey sandwiches, like late at night around 2. That seems fair. I say like the earlier the better because it's Thanksgiving and all the food is amazing. Oh, good. The dogs are barking. That's really helpful. Oh, Elliot. We have all of our windows and screen doors open because the weather is nice and cool. Oh, we snack all day. Love that. But of course, then the dogs hear like every little thing. So then they think that they have to be big stuff. Yes, see, having the rest of the day to graze. So you have like midday like feast, and then a couple hours later you have your dessert, and then a couple hours later you might have some like little appetizers that pop out, and then there's like cold turkey and snacks, and that's how I like to do it. So anyway, do tonight's pieces have to be used for Thanksgiving? Absolutely not, especially if you're not even hosting. But I pulled pieces that if you are, they would just add a little bit of extra charm and beauty to your table. And there are certain pieces in tonight's collection that actually like go together really well. If you're looking for a couple pieces that are curated to just make your table setting extra special. The other thing I would love to know is, are you hosting this year? Have you decided? I mean, it is next month. Are you hosting? Are you traveling? Are you staying home, but someone else is cooking? Like, what are the plans? You're not allowed. I decorate because I'm not allowed in the kitchen. I'm not allowed to do any of it. My mom is the hostess with the mostest. She loves to cook. That's her love language. And she refuses to let me host. I love to entertain. I have inherited all of these traits from her, but I'm not allowed to host Thanksgiving or Christmas or Easter because it's sacred to her and my dad having everyone come home. And I totally understand that. But still, like when you secret time, when you see me setting a table, a Thanksgiving tablescape, it's for you. Come on over. I'm not hosting people at my house for Thanksgiving. It's just for inspiration. I never get to actually like put all this beautiful stuff on the table and then people actually sit down and enjoy it. And I know, unfortunately, when I'm allowed to host someday, it's either that my mom is no longer here or she's, not physically capable of it. And that will be awful. So I'm happy to let her host and find her joy in it. A Friendsgiving. Everyone is so busy though. Jackson has a November birthday. A lot of our friends have like fall birthdays and we're just so busy, and the kids with sports and stuff. It's on your birthday. Well, happy birthday. Jackson was actually due on Thanksgiving the year that he was born, and he came early. So he was our early turkey. Okay. I'm just going to dig into it. I feel like we've had enough time. If you just jumped in, secondhandsquad.net, I just put the links on YouTube and Facebook. I didn't put it on Instagram, but secondhandsquad.net. That's where you're going to be able to bid tonight. A Friendsgiving in October is really smart. We do a Halloween party at the end of October. So I feel like I could not host a second event. And I can't give up my Halloween party because I love the costumes. And we're not like huge into Halloween, but I'm huge into the Halloween party. Anyway, let's start with some of the little things. Like these. Let me find, I did pull up the stats on most of these, but the website was being weird tonight. These are from a company called La France. And where did they go? Here they are. Okay. They are from La France. They are silver plated. The style number is like 616. They're made in the USA. They unscrew for easy filling, and they're in amazing condition. They are still absolutely safe to use. Yes, thank you about the code. TR, if you are a first-time purchaser tonight, you get $5 off your purchase of 10 or more. You go to a friend's house. Oh, can you email me the Great Squash Casserole at the Rural Legend? No, wait, the Rural Legend at gmail.com. I want your squash casserole. Look at how, I'm just going to hold one up at a time. Look at the little beaded detail on these and the swirl. I have not polished them, so they could be even shinier. These just scream like pass the salt so I can add a little bit to my Thanksgiving stuffing. Like these are just the sweetest, and they make amazing decor even if you're not going to put them on your Thanksgiving table. And again, this doesn't have to be for Thanksgiving. Let's think ahead to like holidays and Friendsgiving and Halloween parties. I think these really fancy pieces inspire me also for Halloween, just because I think of like this formal Gothic like vampire thing. So like this piece that we'll talk about later, like also reminds me of just like a vampire feast, spooky soiree. Add some black candles that like drip the red wax that they look like they're bleeding. And then you have this like elegant, chic, put a deep red like cocktail in this. Or it can be water on your Thanksgiving table or wine or, whatever you want to do. You have a matching pair. You use them. See, this is the thing. These are okay to use daily. We don't have to save the special things for special occasions like that. Did you see the silver plate punch bowl that I thrifted? And now it's like this planter it's not a fern. The fern died. It's another plant. But like, don't save the special stuff for special occasions. Every day is special. Every day deserves beauty and to be romanticized. I'm going to stop talking and we're just going to, move on to bidding on the salt and pepper shakers. These are starting at $18. They are vintage, not antique, but they are in amazing shape and they are just so, so lovely. And I love like their little skinny pedestals. So pretty. So if no one is interested in them tonight, then they will just be in the shop. If anyone watches this after the fact or you change your mind, that is where they will be. TRL is the code that gets you $5 off if this is your first time purchasing from me. And I think a really beautiful salt and pepper shaker set is just one of those great staples to have. You know, the other thing that these will be really great for beyond like Thanksgiving is like to give as a gift. If you're going to curate some things for like a really pretty gift, you could get some like special like flavored salts and maybe a couple like tea towels and or some cute recipes and like pair them with something really beautiful like this with a ribbon. How much at the start? For these, starting price is $18 for both. And if you decide you want to have me rerun the auction, we can do that later. Since I have this, and I know that there already is a bid on it, let's talk about this. This is from Oneida. Let me try to find it so I can get some measurements and stuff for you. This water pitcher is absolutely stunning. And for a while, I had it in my house as a flower vase and as, where is it? And as a kitchen tool, there it is, kitchen tool storage. So think vintage rolling pins and wooden spoons, sprinkles for the kids' holiday toast. Well, I love that. That's a great idea. Look at the detail on this handle. So beyond like serving a beverage in this, you know, water, a special cocktail, it's such a beautiful year-round piece that's timeless and elegant, but can still be paired with like rustic butcher block, like cutting boards and crocks. I love to pair the like more rough around the edges with like the more refined. I really, really love that balance. Yola, so if you want to bid, I don't know if you're actually trying to bid. If you want to bid on these salt and pepper shakers, you need to come over to secondhandsquad.net. And once you're here, if you'd like me to rerun it, I can. So let me find, this is silver plate, this Oneida pitcher. It's vintage. It is from the early 90s. It's 8 inches tall. And it is in amazing condition. It has the most beautiful shine, but just a little bit of patina. The pitcher is silver plate, and you need to come over to secondhandsquad.net. The starting bid right now is $38, and I am going to start the auction. Yeah, I ship to the US right now. If there's someone from Canada interested, we can absolutely make some alterations. I just haven't looked into shipping to Canada yet, but we are physically capable of shipping to Canada from Secondhand Squad. So we've got one bid, and I think Autumn Forever is going to get this absolutely amazing piece unless someone wants to counter bid. It's so lovely. Congratulations, and thank you so much. I'm gonna put that one aside. Let's do this special piece is Redcliffe Ironstone. So I imagine, I don't know what kind of like carbs you serve on your Thanksgiving table, if it's crescent rolls, how to bid. So my moderators are going to help you with that because there'll be a bidding button at the bottom of your screen anytime I bring something to stage and I hit the start the auction. So Tina, I know you're here, and Cindy's here too. Can you guys assist, please? Redcliffe Ironstone. Oh, this is what I was saying. I imagine this with like jelly or a little sauce or relish, or sugar for your tea or coffee after dinner. It actually has the Redcliffe Ironstone stamp. It's in amazing condition. The handles kind of remind me of like a bamboo, and then it's got this little berry on the top. I'm gonna call it, I think it's more of like a raspberry or a blackberry, but it even has like, do you see the little hole? Like intentional hole. It's just the sweetest little thing. So this is like a mini tureen. It's missing its spoon. You could add any spoon that you want. And this would just be a really lovely piece for your table, for your salt, like a salt cellar on your kitchen counter. I was using this in our bathroom for a while to hold like the cotton rounds for my face. So many different uses. I love little vessels like this. You could also hold matches in it, and then you put a striker sticker on the bottom so you have a place to light it, which makes this an incredible gift as well. So I'm going to find this one. This is a higher end item, and I priced it really low compared to what I'm seeing online for what it's being sold because it is Redcliffe. They're a really high end and highly collectible brand or manufacturer. So $35 is the starting bid for this beauty. I'm going to take the lid off for now because I'm very nervous that I am going, look at that. I'm going to drop the lid. Like the little like grape. Maybe that's actually what this is. These might be grapes. No matter what, it's just so lovely. It will be available in the shop. And if you think I priced something too high, there is an option after the live to go into my shop and you can make me an offer. And we can negotiate. So that's also another option. Princess House. These are Princess House Irish coffee mugs. 3 of them still have their original sticker. These are made in France. They're tempered, so they're great for your coffee, but imagine these being used like your after Thanksgiving meal coffee, cocoa for Christmas, gifting these at the holidays with some homemade cocoa mix. They have that heritage etched floral design, and then look at the base and how beautiful that is. So it's a set of 4. They're in perfect condition. And they're just really lovely. I actually bought these with the intent to keep them for myself, and then I found another set of Princess House mugs that are larger, and I like a larger cup of coffee in the morning, so these ended up in the shop. I know this is like quintessential Princess House with this floral design. I absolutely adore it. So these are going to start. It's $32 for all 4 of them. And I'm going to start the auction. Irish mugs deserve Irish coffee, right? With a little bit of, what do you put in it? Bailey's, whiskey. How do you like your coffee? I just like a lot of creamer. But a little Kahlua would be nice. So, set of 4. And if no one is interested tonight, they will be available in the shop. I'm going to move these out of the way. Okay. Let's do this beauty. Lost my computer page. Where are you? So this is from Camille, this is from International Silver Company, but the pattern is the Camille. It has this absolutely stunning, wait, what did Lisa say? Whiskey, brown sugar, coffee. Yes. I don't have any whiskey in the house, but that sounds amazing. Thank you for the idea. It has this little rosette pattern that is just absolutely lovely. This gravy boat is fused to its plate. I think this would make the most beautiful floral vase, like low profile floral vase. And then think about your cranberry sauce, your gravy. If you have a syrup or a cream sauce for like a brunch, this is such a special piece to pull out and also just display year round. Do I have a date for this one? I don't. It's 9.5 wide, so it's a really substantial piece. It's got a little detail on the handles. It's an amazing shape. It doesn't really need much polishing, so it could stay as is, but if you want to shine it up to a high shine, it wouldn't take much. So this starts at $25 for this stunning piece of silver plate from International Silver Company. And if no one buys this, this might end up on my table somewhere or on my kitchen counter for a while because it's just so lovely. But it's also okay if one of you bids on it because I don't need to keep everything in my house. A sauce boat. Okay. All right. This is Sheffield silver, made in the USA. Look at how stunning this is. So imagine this with a little bit of like an appetizer. I mean, you could even go as casual as like chips and then have a dip bowl on the side. Your bread rolls, any kind of like side dish. It's such a beautiful piece. And then it would also look amazing as like a trinket tray on a console table. You could even, because it's flat in the middle, you could put a floral vase, just pretend that this is like some kind of like dramatic vase. So then it could be this like pedestal for it or a little planter. I love putting decorative pieces underneath my planter pots just to add a little bit of depth. And this is just such a special piece, the scallop. It's also great for spring because it looks like a flower. And it has enough of a flat surface that you could hang this on your wall if you wanted. Because look at how amazing that would be, like reflecting the light. Obsessed. 10 out of 10. All right, I'm gonna find this one. Where are ya? Okay. This also starts at 25. And I love it so much. Made by H.E. Sheffield. You guys are quiet tonight, and that's okay. If you're just here to chat, just keep chatting with me. Yep, I will rerun the salt and pepper. Okay. And if you're just getting set up, don't forget to use TRL for 5 off. Let's do these. Okay, let me find them again. And if there's anything else that's already restart auction. Okay. Yes, everything so far has been silver plate. I do have some other pieces tonight that are not. So here is your opportunity to bid on these guys. Nope, it's not. I'm sorry, it's not. We'll let this run out. That's the wrong one. That's why it's acting funny. That's not salt and pepper shakers. Don't bid on those. 3, 2, 1. Okay. These are your salt and pepper shakers. Now you can officially bid on these. There you go. Great job. Oh, it's only Tuesday in my brain. I guess that's just because it's later at night. So these will be yours unless anyone wants to give you some competition. They're just so cute. I'm so happy that you're loving those. And if anyone else wants something rerun, I can happily do that because everything is right here. Congratulations. First of all, welcome. Welcome to the squad and to your first auction. And yay, congrats. Ouch. Okay, this is a piece that's not silver plate. Everything so far has been silver plate. This is pewter, and this is gorgeous. Look at the detail on the handle. I can't find information on this. This pedestal pewter, it almost seems like it's insulated with the way that like the walls on this are thicker. It's got a non-metal, almost like porous base and no markings. I can't find anything about it online. This would be amazing for candy, for a candle. You could turn this into a candle because it's metal. That would actually look really pretty because then you have the lid on it and then you could have a little piece beside it with your matches ready to go. It would look so beautiful styled with sauce on a buffet or with little candies after dinner mints, or if you want to do a candle or some kind of floral arrangement, you can do that. YOLO. Who won it? The woman above you. Maybe it's a woman. I don't know. Maybe it's man. DD Martino, number 1. So, Deb. Sorry. Deb won it. Okay. Let me find this one. This starts at 20 and it's such a cool piece. So many opportunities. And honestly, if no one buys it, I might turn this into a candle for a little bit. The great thing about these pieces is that if you make it into a candle, oh, it's already going to someone else. Amazing. If you decide to make it a candle, when you are done burning it, you can just freeze it and pop the wax out, clean it, and then you have it for food. So easy peasy to repurpose beautiful pieces like this. Congratulations, Sharon. Hooray. Yola, why are you crying? Are you crying because someone got it? Or are you just so happy for them that you're like overwhelmed with tears? Come join us on secondhandsquad.net and then you can bid. Okay. This is aluminum. This could also be for spring because I see strawberries, but I also see fall fruits. And talk about an amazing serving platter for whenever you decide to host. This would also be an incredible tray for a coffee table to, you know, put your candle on here and your matches and a little floral vase. Can't even see it because it's too big to be on screen. It even has the design on the back. And the scalloped edge is just to die for. And then look at these handles. Can you even? They're so beautiful. Such a unique piece in so many different ways to style it. Whether it's for food, whether it's decorative, you can do both. Yeah, I love that this one has the fruits. It does have some flowers. So I see a daffodil and a strawberry, but then I also see like a pear and a magnolia and some grapes. So it's really like a year-round piece. And it's so unique. I'll move this one to stage and start the auction. This would look so beautiful on a console or a coffee table. But then you could also, you know, put your sides on, not your sides, but if you have like a main protein, what else could you do? Does anyone do like sliced squash, like acorn squash that you could serve on this, or like roasted tomatoes or stuffed peppers? I'm just listing off all the fall things I can think of. So this would also look great hanging on the wall. So this will be in the shop. Another sauce boat, but this one is American Limoges. And how do you bid? Come on over to secondhandsquad.net. Charcuterie, of course. Everything is better with charcuterie. Yep, secondhandsquad.net is where you need to be if you want to bid in the auction. And if there's something that I already ran the auction for and no one bought it and you want me to rerun it, just send me a message and I will happily do that. This is 22 karat gold Fenton LC, but it's the candlelight collection from American Limoges. It is so beautiful. So again, whether you're using this for gravy or some kind of sauce, cranberry sauce, syrup on a brunch table, using this as a little planter or as a little flower vase, so many different ways to use this as like a little catch-all on a console or an entry table. Yes, thank you for reminding them of my code, Tina. So many different ways to style this, and I love that it is fused to its plate. I've had this for a while. I'm surprised that it hasn't gone yet. I know we all have different tastes, but I just think it's so striking with the 22 karat gold. It is just so lovely. No damage at all. A little bit, tiny bit of fading to the gold, but no chips or cracks. It is just a stunning piece. I should be showing you this too. Imagine this like reflecting the candlelight on your table. And I love like this little pinch here. So pretty. Okay. I have two of these. I feel like I see them everywhere now. But this is Princess House, this little butter dish. But it could also be used with a candle. It could be used to hold matches, because I like to make everything into match holders. Striker sticker on the bottom. What else could you do? You could do jelly in here for your table. I'm sure you could come up with a lot of other little ideas, or you could just display, like if you have a couple vintage matchbooks that you want to display in here or some other small treasure. It's a mini cloche, but also a butter dish. They are so beautiful. They have, let me take this off and just show you the lid. The little floral etching is so lovely. And if someone wants this, I'll have to see if I can rerun it for the second one, because I don't know when I have multiples of things, if I can add them both to the auction. So I'm starting, there we go. Starting the auction for the butter dish. It's so cute. Oh, there goes Tina, bidding on stuff. And I'm not going to say it. I was giving her a hard time last week. I was telling everyone to bid against her. You must have it. The good thing is, if someone else wants one, I can put the other one up for sale in this auction. And then two of you can enjoy it without competing with one another. It's going to be Tina's. You must have it. It's yours, babes. Thank you so much. If anyone else is interested in one, just let me know and I will be able to add it to tonight's auction, and we should be able to like rerun it. What else? Hello, beauty, for your table. Oh, no, I'll run the other one for you. Okay. Let me see if I can, or if I have to like do something funny on my computer. Where is it? Oh, I wonder if it's, so it's still sitting here and it ended. Remove from stage. Let me see. Okay, it says sold. 1 second, and I'm going to go on my computer, find it, and I should be able to rerun it for you. We already did that one. We did that. Okay. Technical, that's not technical difficulties. It's just kind of growing pains figuring out how to do some of this stuff when there's multiple. And I have to find it in this sea of treasures. Sold out. It's not sold out. Expired. Well, oh, thank you. You didn't want to fight with Tina. That was very kind of you. I'm trying, guys. Goodness. I wonder if I do another search. Lisa, I might have to like send you the link afterwards because I'm not seeing it, which is really annoying. My products. Okay. Lisa, we're gonna get one for you when I can find it. That's very sweet, Denise. Thank you. And hi, Nancy. Okay. I'm not going to forget about the Princess House. I just don't want to have everyone else be like, oh my gosh, just keep going. It's in expired or sold. I know, but I'm not seeing it is the thing. Vintage scallops, Princess House Heritage Flower. No, that expired. Sold out. What if I put in butter? Oh, there it is. It wasn't coming up under Princess. Duplicate listing. Live auction. Okay. Publish. Okay, we can do this, Lisa. Everyone look at the turkey platter. I'm going to distract you with it while I bring this up for Lisa. filter, auction, this, add to stream, and ta-da, did it. Start auction. Okay, Lisa's going to be super mad if you bid against her. But it's also okay because I can try to find more. So while Lisa is waiting for that to wind down, as soon as I saw this, I was like, yes, this has to go to someone in the squad. This is so big and heavy, and it is in perfect condition. It is made in Portugal. You have 8 of them? They're fighting? Oh, no. Lisa! Lisa! You still got it. Congratulations. Okay. This is made in Portugal. It's from Reading China and Glass. It's got like the made in Portugal stamp, and it also has the sticker from Reading. I guess it's a sticker. This turkey is ceramic, and it is gorgeous. It has little fruits along the edges and leaves. Does it also have, no, it doesn't have pumpkins. Well, no, this might be a pumpkin here. It's up to interpretation what these are. Just like my last live when I was like, is this a pumpkin or a tomato? Chances are, if it's on this, it's a pumpkin, not a tomato. But look at the little like beaded border, and then the turkey. And this ivory is just so classic. Yes, the hand painted ones are beautiful, but I am like a classic, like clean, this will never go out of style kind of girl, versus the colored stuff. It is just so lovely. And not only can this be used for your turkey, it is perfect to display. So right now, I don't know if you are familiar with the ironstone platter that's about this size that I have. It has a wheat pattern. I have it propped up on my kitchen counter with some of my cutting boards like in the corner, and then I have some heavier stuff in front of it so it won't slide. But it now just becomes this like work of art on my countertop. So I can still use it. I can still pull it out and use it as a serving board. But now I have this really beautiful piece of decor that I can use not just on Thanksgiving. Anyway, I'm getting a little long-winded. Let's move this. It's $40 to start. And it is just such a beautiful piece. And probably if I actually hosted Thanksgiving dinner, I would keep it. So someone else needs to love this. Portuguese ceramic. It's so pretty. I'm like starting to sweat from all of my excitement. It'll be in the shop. Okay. This is, I think, Federal Glass. I'm trying to find it. Yes, this is Federal Glass Company. They're Madrid Carnival glass. The iridescent design on this, I shouldn't say that. The iridescent color is stunning, but then this like embossed detail is absolutely gorgeous. It's almost like a little filigree design. Can you see like the center? Absolutely stunning. And this is a really great fruit bowl, shallow serving bowl. Perfect condition, no scratches, no chips. This color is so perfect for this time of year, which is why I included it. Okay, this one is starting. I saw some other people pop in from other platforms. So you need to be over on secondhandsquad.net if you are interested in bidding. Oh, this is another Autumn Forever to go with your silver plate water pitcher. I love its little like small base. Anyone want a fighter for it? Congratulations and thank you so much. Okay, another beautiful piece of aluminum. This is Pyrex. So this does not look like a piece of serveware, at least not to me initially. It just looks like this amazing, it looks like this amazing like compote or, you know, lidded dish that would just look stunning as is on a shelf, like on its own. Look at the little handles and they move. this little, what is this? Kind of like a leaf detail. But then here's the cool part. And I love this little finial. It's Pyrex. And this is a baking dish. It is a 2-section baking dish. So this can go in your oven. And then this is its like serving tray to keep your table protected. So whether you want to use this decoratively or as a serving piece, you get like two for the price of one. So you can put 2 sides in here. You could do 2 appetizer dips. Made in the USA. No damage. In great condition. And then easily just slips into here. And then, of course, has its lid. Everything is intact. Nothing is loose. I love it so much. So let me find this one. This is another piece that would look really, really great if you wanted to take the insert out and just like fill this with, and it keeps your food warm too. Absolutely. Fill it with ornaments or pine cones. You could use this as a flower vase, just a really shallow one. You could put a plant in here. Like there's so many different things that you can do with a special piece like this. So if no one is interested, it will go in the shop. There's even like this really pretty detail on the lid, on the rim. Absolutely gorgeous. They don't make stuff like this anymore. Like Pyrex just comes with a plastic lid now. Like my 9x13 glass casserole dish just has like a red rubber lid. What happened to these? This is amazing. Okay. Here is another serving piece. It's got some dirt in it. This is a friendship bowl from Friendship Pottery in Roseville, Ohio. So I always think of like, this is the bowl that I would want to pull out if I'm going to have a party, if I'm going to have my Thanksgiving dinner, have all of my neighbors over. Too expensive to make now. Yeah, unfortunately, that's probably true. A giant thing of pasta, a huge salad. This is one of those really great staple pieces. It would also just look really lovely all fall because of this like tan color with the navy. To use as like a centerpiece. Did I say fruit bowl? In great shape. Love it. Gotta find it. And it also says on the bottom, before I forget, it's microwave, dishwasher, and oven proof. So really versatile. Although I don't think this would fit in my microwave. I don't know how big your microwave is, but like it's huge. So I can also imagine a ton of mashed potatoes in here. Now let me ask you this. What is your favorite Thanksgiving food? Mine is not mashed potatoes. Mine is the stuffing or the filling, depending on where you're from. That is my favorite component of the Thanksgiving meal. But you got to tell me. I can look into it. The dressing. Yeah, I guess that's a word that's appropriate. I don't like that one, but I'm sorry. It is a great salad bowl. So, Sue, I can look into what it would cost. If you are like genuinely interested in this, I can look at what it would cost and we could talk about that before you decide, because I genuinely do not know. And I feel like, isn't the Post on strike right now, Canadian Post, or did that like resolve itself? Last I heard they were striking. So, okay, moving on. What else do we have? I think we only have a few more things. Nothing is more perfect for fall than this little wheat pattern from Ballerina. Universal oven proof, made in the USA. Ballerina is the manufacturer. The handles on this are so beautiful. Those little loops. The sugar bowl is in amazing condition. The plate has this chip, which when it's this way or this way, it's not very noticeable, but it is there, but no cracks. I imagine this Thanksgiving, like appetizers. You've got your little dip in here, your guac and your tortilla chips. or, you know, whatever you like to do for Thanksgiving. Mashed potatoes with gravy. It is delicious. This would just be such a cute, like, condiment, like appetizer or snack plate, cheese plate. But then also to use this for shelf styling, coffee table styling, pairing them together separate, or you could use this as a sugar bowl. So many different ways to use it. And I love the wheat pattern. It's so, so pretty for this time of year. So I'm going to find this one. So the plate is technically considered a cake plate. And it has this really, really beautiful gold rim. I wanted to see if it was like 22 karat or anything, but it's not. Yes, thank you, Tina, for telling her that. Send me a message and we can chat about what it would be to send it to Canada. Okay. Oh. Actually, let's do this first. This is an expandable trivet. I found this recently, and I haven't been able to find a lot of history on it at all, other than it's a trivet. My hunch, because it does have this coppery color to it in like the little etchings, I wonder if this was copper plated at one point and it's lost that plating. It's very heavy. It's not, I don't think it's silver plate, although I didn't do the magnet test. It's heavy metal and it's got these really beautiful designs on it. Very German. And it's got little people sitting at like a table with their beer steins and dancing. I think that guy has like a flute. It's just really cute. But everyone needs a really pretty trivet. It's got the cute little feet. Way better to use than, uh-oh, where are you? Than just a basic hot pad. So this starts at 20. Jackie, thanks for selling stuff for me. Being my wing woman. It's been a very quiet night for bids, and that's fine. I just like hanging out with you guys. Of course, it's great when people are interested in buying these things, but it's also just nice to like chat and hang out because I don't get to do that with you guys in any other capacity, really. Okay, 2 more, and then we'll call it a night. The last 2 are both Westmoreland glass. And I will say, there are a lot of things that didn't sell tonight. If you want me to rerun something because you've changed your mind, you've reconsidered, or you came in late, just leave a message and I can rerun something. I think these are absolutely perfect for fall. They have this luster coating on the fruit on the back. Westmoreland glass, this is their cake plate. It is absolutely stunning. I'm just going to show these at the same time because they go together. You don't have to buy them together because obviously they're sold separately. This is really heavy. I need to hold this with 2 hands. This cake plate is enormous. Absolutely perfect for like a dessert showstopper for your Thanksgiving table. Put the trivet with the bowl, please. Your post office is striking. Okay. Put the trivet as in like you would like to buy the trivet. Is that what you're saying? Or do you want to see them styled together? Yes. Okay. I can do that for you. Absolutely beautiful. How close to the border do you live? Do you have a friend that's in America? You can drive across the border. Click the white icon. Oh, thank you. Thank you for explaining that to people. These fall fruits are just so beautiful. And I love the little, I don't know what to call this. It's almost like a little like striped detail, but it's not. I'm losing my words for the night. It's just a really, really beautiful piece. You could prop this up as well. It's practically a piece of art. So while these go together, they can go to 2 separate homes. I'm going to run this small plate first, and then we'll do the giant guy. I heavily reduced the prices of these. You're going to look at the cake plate or the cake stand later and say like, wow, that's really high end. But they go for like 120, and mine is in like pristine condition other than like one little scratch. So I really knocked the price down just because I want it to go to a home that's going to love it. I think it's listed for $65, but we will talk about that in a second. And both of them will be available in the shop. Someday someone will love them. It just might not be anyone in this group. Okay. Okay, so here's the cake plate. I don't think we actually ever did the trident candlestick, so we do have one more to do. I think I got distracted with something else. Yes, the starting bid for this is $65, but they're selling, sold listings are $120 online, so it's almost half the price of anything else that you can find for this size and in this condition. And I love how short it is. I actually use this to style like a little back to school night for my mom friends. It's just a really, really beautiful piece. Okay. I'm going to run this glass candlestick because I think I got distracted. I don't think we actually bid on this. This is from Heisey. It's a trident crystal Danish candlestick. It has a double candle holder for it. And I love the little piece in the middle. It's in perfect condition. Got distracted by me. It's okay. I'll be distracted by you, Lisa, anytime. It's just so beautiful. This would be a great addition to any tablescape, whether you're thinking about a Christmas tablescape or for Thanksgiving or for a console table. Just a really, really classic and timeless piece. So it was a quiet night, but it was fun doing an evening one just to get a little bit of variety. I'm usually a Friday at 1 o'clock Eastern time kind of girl. I'm glad that you thought so. I really love all of these pieces. It's just that they're not right for anyone in this group right now, and that's fine. So if you change your mind, or if someone watches this after the fact and they would like to purchase any of these, they'll all be available with like a buy now with offers. So you can offer what you think is a reasonable bid, and we can chat about it. And my Canadian friend messaged me and let's talk about what we could do. Can I show the copper trivet again? Yes. Uh-oh, there might be some competition for it. So I can't say that it's definitely copper. I can tell you that it's got some copper coloring to it, and maybe the copper plating wore off because it definitely has a silver tone and a copper tone. Can you see that? It's really, really lovely, and it expands. Okay. So I'm going to put this in the shop, and well, I was told to hold it with the bowl. So we might have a little fight for it, but have fun with the rest of your evening. And I will not be around on Friday for my normal live. We're going out of town. You are so welcome. There are 2 amazing lives going on tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's Cindy and Susan, who are both moderators along with Tina. And one is a Christmas collection. I forget what Susan's doing, but they're both like such amazing, like at educating you along with sharing like really beautiful pieces. Do not miss those. So I will see you guys the next time. And thank you so much for hanging out with me.